Hey guys, it's Tarahgee, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my first ever Halloween video. I'm so excited, so let's just jump straight in. The first thing that I'm going to do is start with a regular face of makeup, so just brows, foundation, and concealer, and then we can jump straight into the eyeshadow. I'm using my Morphe 25A palette, and I'm taking this reddish brown shade, and I'm going to start to focus it on the inner part of my eyelid and then the front of my eyebrow. So basically this is going to be our transition shade, and it's going to start to map out the shape of the face that we want. So the easiest way to kind of map out your skull is to just frown and just shade over where the lines in your face naturally are. This is going to make it look a little bit more realistic, and it's kind of easier to follow. Then I'm going to take this shade right here and go right over that, the same exact thing. So I'm going to blend it through the crease, mostly focusing on the inner corner and the front of the brow. This is just going to deepen it up a little bit more. And then right after that, I'm going to take black and do the exact same thing. I was really focused on the shading because I feel like that's what's going to make your look a little bit more realistic. So when you use a lot of different shades, as you would in any eyeshadow look, I feel like it brings it together just a little bit more, and it's easier than just going in with straight black because it looks a little bit more intricate. Okay, so we're going to take a brief coffee break and then get right back to blending. The key to this look is blending. You want to make sure everything just looks seamless to start. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and just do a normal smoky eye. So I'm going to take that same black eyeshadow and go ahead and put it all over my lid. I did want this to be a little bit more glam of a skull, so I wanted to make my eye look the glam portion of it. This coffee was so good, you guys, I just could not stop drinking it. So I'm taking a shimmery shade, putting that in my inner corner just to make it look a little bit more open, I guess you would say. And then I'm going to apply some lashes and move straight into highlighting. So highlighting and contouring is kind of going to make it look as realistic as possible when you start to shade everything in. So I'm just taking this cream foundation and going in everywhere I would highlight, and I'm putting a little bit in between the brows because I really want the black to kind of stand out right there. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my fingertips because I just found that this is the easiest way to do it. So I went over everything with a beauty sponge just to make sure it was seamless, and then I'm going to start to map out my skull. So I'm taking a cream foundation that's a lot darker than me, and I basically just felt around to where my real bone structure was, and I started to trace out that line, but I really exaggerated and brought it all the way down to my chin. For me, using a cream foundation was easier than kind of going in with a powder, because if I messed up, I could just go right over it with another foundation, you know? So that was the easiest I found. So you just want to go ahead and trace out the hollow on the other side of your face. I also did this around the expression lines I drew on my eyebrows, and then I went ahead and kind of traced out some fake temples on my forehead. So I just took a brush and started to blend it out just a little bit, not too much because I want it to be harsh. And then I'm going to set everything with my MERCIER translucent setting powder, just because this kind of leaves a white cast on you, but that's what you want. You kind of want to look dead, so this was perfect for that. So after I'm done dusting a light layer of powder over my face, I'm going to move back into my eyes. So I'm basically just creating a normal smoky eye. So I'm going to put a little bit of black in the waterline, and then I'm going to use those same exact brown and black shades that I used on my eyelid and bring them down to my lower lash line and just round out the smoky eye. Good thing about this is it doesn't matter if your smoky eye looks messy, because I mean, like, you're dead. You want it to look hollow and drag the black down as much as you can, but I still wanted it to look cute, so I didn't bring it down all the way. So next I'm taking that brown eyeshadow in the same Morphe 25A palette, and I'm basically just going to trace over where I put my contour line. I'm going to go over these lines with a series of browns and blacks. That's basically what I'm going to be doing in the next clips, is just using like a lot of different browns and blacks to really kind of start shading it in and defining it a little bit more. I also took that same brown eyeshadow and brought it down to my jawline just to make it look a little bit more structured, because I really wanted it to look like an actual skull. So after this, I'm going to take this next brown and go ahead and start buffing out the darker brown, and then I'm going to take a lighter brown after that and buff it right under there. So once I have all that blended out, I'm going to start working on my skull nose. So you basically just want to make two kind of points. So think of two triangles in your head and then trace that out. I'm sorry I'm out of frame here. I didn't even realize it, but basically just draw two triangles and then round it out around your nose and then just kind of fill it in with black eyeliner. I just used a black gel liner for this step. So now I'm really going to start to define my skull, so I'm taking that same cream eyeliner that I just used on my nose, and I'm going to trace out these lines once again. This is going to basically bring it full circle. This is going to be the last kind of step in defining my skull. So I took the palest nude lipstick I could find, basically to cancel out my really pink lip color, because I'm going to start drawing on the teeth. So I set that with a little bit of translucent powder just to make sure that lipstick didn't go anywhere. And I'm taking a brown shadow now, and I'm starting to trace out where my mouth is going to be. So I really kind of shaded in that brown shadow on the inner part of my lips just to make it look hollow. And then I'm going to take a black eyeliner and start to draw my teeth. So I was, oh, look at my puppy. I forgot he was in this clip. This is my new puppy, Bentley, everybody. So I'm taking my eyeliner and I'm just drawing straight lines from the top of my mouth to the bottom of my mouth. I was out of frame again, but that's all I did. And then I'm going to draw these random like crack marks almost on my face, and that's just kind of make it look a little bit more dimensional. Alright you guys, so that is the finished video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My first ever Halloween makeup look. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to try to do some more Halloween makeup looks throughout the month. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!